Good afternoon, everyone. It's a special occasion here. I am reposting episode 9 with a good friend of mine, Malcolm Montgomery. He just passed away this morning. Want to say rest in peace. He's a very positive man, very great guy to be around. And it was a really good podcast, man. It's been a tough morning for me. Just been thinking about it a lot. But I went back and listened to the episode. It's a good episode. And I just want to, share it again. Do it one more time for Malcolm, man. Rest in peace, bro. Miss you. I love you, man. It's just crazy. You really don't tell people you love them enough until they can't hear you. It's really, I don't know. It's been really introspective today for me. I've been thinking about a lot of things. But, yeah, he's a great man, super positive. He had a great impact on everyone he met. Just, it's a shame, man. It's a little dark today, for sure. But I met Malcolm at West Texas A&M. We had some college classes together. He was actually doing broadcasting. He did a lot of radio stuff. He's a really talented guy. I know he was working on a YouTube channel, doing gaming, things like that. He's really multifaceted, just a really good dude. And we're all going to miss you. Fortunately, these things happen, man, and it's tough. It's tough every time, I shed some tears today, but, I hope he's in a better place. I don't know if, they can hear us over there. Maybe they just rest for a bit. But, yeah. Prayers going out to his family and everyone impacted. I know there's a ton of WT students from the mass communication program that were all pretty close-knit with that guy. So hope everyone has a good day today, and thank you for listening.
Just going.
Yeah, and you just talk about Bad Head or
Bad Head, like Black Panther movie going like to $1 billion. Everybody loves that shit.
That's true. I haven't seen it.
Oh, how have you not seen it?
Because I hate movies. I feel like I won't like it.
Okay, well I guess that's fair.
And I don't have anyone to go to the movies with.
See,
nobody loves me.
Well, you mean you just gotta hit me up like.
How many times have you seen it?
Twice.
Nice.
I've seen it 2 times because I did it for the culture for the first time, and then I went to see it just because I wanted to.
Well, I feel like if you're black, you have to see it at least twice.
Exactly. Like, someone's got to be like, hey, man, how many times have you seen it? I'm like, once. You know what? Let me get this black card from you, and let me just get the black heritage from you, too. Like, I don't know. Your name's not Malcolm anymore either.
Ooh.
Your name's going to be like William.
William. Could still be black.
Yeah.
Pretty much any name could still be black.
Bill.
Bill, yeah.
Bill?
I mean, you had to wear a jean jacket, but you're still black.
I was like, just cut my hair and be bald, and I'm just the grown version of Little Bill.
Have you? I was about to start the intro, but this is a good conversation already. Have you watched Atlanta?
Yes.
With that dude who identifies as a 34-year-old white man.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny.
That would have been me if I gained some more weight with my dreadlocks. I'm a 35-year-old white man.
Oh, that's such a great show.
It kills me, bro.
I haven't seen the new season yet because I haven't plugged in my TV, but
yeah, that's fair.
I'm about to watch it probably today.
You're doing good things with your life.
Thank you. You too, probably. We'll find out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. All right, here's the intro song.
That's right.
Tryna get my homies on the payroll. Don't ask me where the bitches when you know they on the way home. Say my shit ain't poppin', baby, all they just to say so. Rappers on their yayo. I just want the weed and all the bitches in the bass though. You can keep the snakes though. Low-key with the last stroke. All your bitches been broke. All my bitches self-made. Pop it like a champagne. Put it up like super soaker. I'm a prince without the ring. Lay down your body for me, girl. Lay down your body for me, girl. Yeah, just a matter of time. I just had to be patient. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, that was Patience by The Trees. I grew up with that dude. I haven't talked to him since like 4th grade. And then I heard him on a podcast, and then we linked up.
That works. He
That
gives me like the weekend vibe to me.
Yeah, I was thinking like Roy Woods. I don't know if you listen to him.
Okay. I'll
But
roll
yeah,
with that.
that type of vibe. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're listening to Clemente's Corner. I'm here with Malcolm Montgomery.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I go by Malk. I go by Big Mac. I go by Little M.
Big Mac or Little M?
Yeah, but
Juxtaposition.
you know, it changes things. They're like, wait a minute, that's a big guy. What you doing with that name? And what's going on, bro?
Oh, not a lot. Just hanging out. You know, I don't do much on Sundays except for this.
Except for this
So,
right here.
Except for this right here. What's going on with you?
You know, chilling, enjoying life, trying to get things going in my own way, in my own lane, and all that. Because
Nice.
you know, it's now March, and I said I was gonna do a bunch of things, and I haven't done one of them.
What was your plan?
So you know, like I had like that list of things. Like, all right, so we gonna create more content.
I made a list too, and I'm also underwhelming myself. But you know,
You know, I'm proud of myself. It's like, you for underachieving. Nah, I was gonna make more content, haven't done it because of just work, in my opinion. I was supposed to create a hoodie. I'm still working on that actually.
that's cool.
The issue is like, do I want to like do like a brand thing? Like it's like, okay, every hoodie's gonna go like with this name. And I was like, nah, I just want to just make things. That'd be kind of cool.
You should, man. That's dope. And then you can promote it. I'll wear it on here once I get a camera.
And be like,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
set up a camera right here.
okay. And then
in this
what?
corner.
Make it a YouTube podcast too?
Yeah, I mean it's on YouTube right now. It's just no video. It's just straight audio.
Okay.
But this guy was telling me about Twitch and how I should upload it there. I'm just trying to get every platform possible.
Not bad. I mean, Twitch is kind of interesting when it comes to the whole, hey, we're doing podcasts here, and it's like, all right, because you know people just want to see games.
Yeah.
Like, who is this guy talk? What the fuck are they talking about? So you know, it's like, is it worth it? Yeah. I mean, I would try it. Why not? I've been playing games too much too.
What kind of content do you upload? Because I was watching your YouTube channel,
Did you? Because
Yeah.
I thought I blew it up.
and I saw there's like a Wolfman video game.
Oh, okay. So this is the thing. I was supposed to blow up that YouTube channel and just be like, all right, we're making a new one, just right off the back. Because what I wanted to do vlogs, and I was like, nah. Then I wanted to do a gaming channel, and I was like, nah, okay. Everybody else is doing this, and you got to be a little interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'm that great of a person.
You got a good voice though. You know, you got that radio voice. Though.
Yeah, and that's
Hey.
what's saving me with a lot of things.
Being sexy, playing video games.
It's like, so what's going on? It's your midnight gaming session. It's like, we're watching this at 6 in the morning. Well, either way, that's fine. No, but it was that. So I tried to wipe all my videos and be like, we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to do something. We're just going to roll with it. And I'm thinking about making this thing called the Car Ride series. So I'm like, you know, I'm
Like
recording.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Didn't even think about that.
Have you heard of that? The one he
Nah.
does. Oh, he just has a thing called Comedians in Cars, and they just drive around and talk. It's kind of like a talk show, but in a vehicle.
Oh.
But is it similar to that?
Well, I wasn't even like, what it was going to be basically was like the way my days go. So like my daily interactions or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like, hey, we're going to work. And it's like, well, I'm not going to record at work, but you'll see what I'm saying. And then
Yeah.
it's like, we're going to the gym. Let's do the gym stuff. And then like, I'll probably have like little like talks about whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just make it look interesting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what you kind of have to do. I got to make my boring life look kind of fun.
Do it, man. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing with this podcast. So,
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
and I just I see. I mean, everyone's doing a podcast, so it's kind of like I could just be like, nah. But then I was like, well, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, why not take the shot? Because, you know, it'll get enough ground. And everybody's like, yeah, I like this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting consistent, like 20 views, which isn't shit. But to me, I'm like, hell yeah, 20 people.
That is 20 people who said, you know what, I'm about to listen to this, like an hour plus
Yeah.
of content.
The last couple have been just about 2 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and it's not like we're pushing for time or anything. It's just
Just
it's,
talking.
yeah, it's just how long it goes. So,
That works.
oh,
Okay, so I need you to explain something to me, all right?
Yeah.
So you got this thing called the Bean Squad.
yeah, Bean Squad.
So how did y'all even make the name?
I came up with the name
Okay.
just randomly. I like to do crazy random stuff. If you haven't noticed,
Yeah.
but we just would hang out a lot, and then I just made a group Snapchat, and I was like Bean Squad, just because I'm brown. I don't know.
Because I'm brown. I was just like, how do you make that name? Because everybody's like, what's your? Like,
It's funny because we never even explained it.
oh, y'all just like Bean Squad. Boom, we're just gonna accept it and run with it.
Yep.
And
I'm making T-shirts.
So who? Really?
No.
I
I mean, eventually.
I'm just saying that would have been bought. I would have bought it immediately.
I mean, I want to make merch for my podcast and for Bean Squad.
Okay.
I mean, once I get like 1,000 views, and I can get some ads going.
It's like, this is brought to you by these people. I got you. Like, this is brought to you by water. We need to survive.
But where are you working at these days?
Okay, so here we go. I work at this place called the Pop Stop. It's a convenience store on Western. Yeah, right next
I go
to
by that all the time.
See, I mean, just come through during the morning.
I'm gonna go visit you.
And I'll be like, hey, what's up? It's me. But no, I work there because that's my consistent money. And then my other source of money is I work for this guy named Walter. And he basically...
Cook meth?
Right. No. No, he basically gets me businesses who need video work. And I'm like, hey, so I can do this. You can call me. That'd be great.
That's a good front, but I just know Malcolm cooks meth for Walter. So.
You know, it's an elaborate business. I make cash somehow. You know,
That's cool, man.
I live broke.
So you don't do any like broadcasting anymore?
I want to, but then everybody's like, why don't you just join the news station? I'm like, well, that's not my type of people. I get bored. I get bored way too fast.
I feel you, man. Like what I wanted to do with my degree was make commercials and just make funny commercials.
Yeah.
But then it's like I have to have a boss and I have to do what they tell me, and they're gonna shoot down 1,000 of my ideas, and I want to be creative by myself. So that's what I'm doing now.
Right. And that's smart. See, that's why I want to do YouTube. But with their adpocalypse going on, it's still kind of questionable. But still, I still want to do it, you know?
What's adpocalypse?
So YouTube was having a big issue because all their major content creators were getting all their like videos demonetized with the quickness. And it was like, why? And they could never really explain it. It was like, well, you know, the algorithm, and you're not trending and you're not doing that good. But it's like, I have a 30,000 view video that dropped like maybe 2 minutes ago, and I'm not doing good. But okay, that's cool. And so, you know, a lot of them are starting to get frustrated because it's like, we get paid off of this. So you're essentially taking the money that I need to pay my bills. All right, bet. So, you know, everybody's finding different avenues like Twitch and probably Mixer, which is like another streaming service, and just other things. Patreon.
Yeah, man, there's so many. I might start a Patreon. I gotta get more people though.
Like, subscribe for $5 a month. You catch like, you know, background photos of the
Yeah.
podcast and stuff.
Do all kinds of crazy shit, man.
You could. I mean,
That's awesome.
I want to do a Patreon, but I'm trying to figure out what's the purpose completely behind it.
Yeah.
Because most of them are like, well, I'll sell you merch or whatever. And then,
Give them hoodies.
yeah, that'd be, let you get it early before everybody else.
Just send them like your sexy voice. Just, hey, are you touching yourself right now? This is Malcolm at midnight.
So my friends wanted me to do that. I'm like, why are y'all pushing this so hard?
Should definitely start a sex line.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Money. That'd be nice. Have people calling. Hey, so I need help. All right, I got you, bro. But no. Oh God. No, I had something else I was gonna ask you about. I'm trying to remember what it is. But anyway, so I listened to your last episode though. Of your
Cool.
podcast.
With the Bean Squad.
Yeah, that's why that question showed up in the beginning, and it was.
Yeah, we talked a lot about dirty things.
Yeah, you did.
Can't help it, man. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I want to give you a high five because me and you are the same when it comes to pleasing women. I want you to finish before I do, and then I got you.
Of course, yeah.
I was like, go, Matt.
If you're a man and you don't let her finish first, you're a piece of shit.
I hate you after that because one, you are selfish as fuck. Because all they do is like they want to do so much and they just want to finish for once. And here you come, but here you come. You're like, I'm done. I'm like, excuse me, you just not gonna finish this person? That's terrible.
No, some every once in a while I'll have like a 2-minute moment. I'm just like, well, give me about 5 more minutes and we'll go again. You know?
we can start this again. We can start this all over again. So how's it like being celibate for like what, a couple months now?
It's not on purpose. I mean,
I'm not purposely doing that.
I think it's just been a month, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, I just feel like, you know, a lot of women don't really deserve my penis, you know?
Fair.
And I've been sharing it too much, so I
Yeah.
just need to relax.
Smart. Smart. You ain't trying to catch nothing out here either. Like,
Exactly.
you know, you're doing well for yourself on that. Most people are like, I'm trying to pass it to everyone involved, and you're just like, no, I don't need this.
I did for a little, like when I was newly single. I've been single for over a year, but like when
Okay.
I was newly single, I just hit up Tinder and it was just like doom 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 doom, and I was like, okay, relax, dude.
Fun fact, I've never used Tinder.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
It hurts your self esteem, man.
It's like, we just here for one thing and one thing only.
Because it's just, I don't know, like you'll match with these women, they'll be like, hey, and you'll be like, hey, what's up? And then they never talk to you again.
Oh, we're like, oh, okay, that's
Fuck you.
not because I wasn't trying to have something like, you know, somewhat meaningful.
And then it's weird because you see all the women that you don't want to fuck, but like you know them personally, and you're like, I mean, do I want to hit it? Do they want to? Like, do we want to like have a thing?
Do we want to cross that threshold real quick? Like, yeah, we're gonna do this. That's how it's gonna be.
And it hasn't happened yet, so
I'm proud of you. Like, be single for a while. It's nice.
it is nice.
It's-
I get to focus more on what I want to focus on, you know?
Yeah. No, I had a moment where I was like, hey, I'm with this person forever, and it was nice. No, like, don't get me wrong, but then I also like realized I missed out on a lot of things
Yeah, that happens.
because I purposely was just like, not really gonna.
But then when you're single, you feel like you're missing out on things, so it's like the grass is always greener type shit.
Yeah, and it's like it's never really greener. It's just, you know, not as damp. You know what I'm saying?
That should be on a t-shirt.
You know what? I'm gonna keep that. You know, notes.
Not as damp. I got you some notes. You
Oh,
can
that works
write.
for me. Yeah, we gonna
Not as damp.
not as damp.
Malcolm.
So, okay, so are you like nerdy about things at all?
I mean, I'm nerdy about certain things.
Okay, like what?
Like, what am I into?
See, that question always throws people off.
Really, just comedy, man. It's weird. I have a weird obsession with it.
That works.
I'm not into things like I was really into video games, but I don't even turn my Xbox on anymore. I got problems. I'm too focused on certain things. Like the gym right now is a
Yeah.
big focus.
I've noticed that.
Cooking steak is a big focus.
So, you have like done really well in gym wise because like I've seen your photos. Like, okay, this is me now, and this is me like 6 months ago. I was like, God, this man out here working for real. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
where you work out at?
Right now at Crunch.
Okay.
Crunch Fitness.
Crunch Fitness. They're not cutting us a check.
They should. Cut me a check, Crunch. I'll promote the shit out. I mean, they don't need promotion. There's already too many people in there. Don't even go. If you're thinking about getting a gym membership, go somewhere else because I don't want to see your ass.
If you got a gym membership in January, just chill out.
Stop showing up.
Nobody wants you here anyway.
That place gets super busy.
Does it?
Yeah, except for like the weekends. It's probably good right now. But like if you go in the evenings on a weekday,
Yeah,
you gotta wait.
I can believe it.
But I mean, it's kind of good because it forces you to get creative. Because you're like, I wasn't gonna work out like this muscle, but now I have to because it's the only thing I can.
Because everything else is taken up. So while y'all over there sweating, I'm gonna go figure something else out over here. Nah, I feel you. Nah, I've realized that my life after college has turned to watching a bunch of anime.
That's cool. What do you watch?
I watch like the typical like Naruto, Dragon Ball Super, My Hero Academia, like just stuff like that, like popular shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, you need to like expand your thing. I'm like, well, guess what? I tried to expand it and it got boring. So
The only anime I watched, I want to watch more anime, but I watched Attack on Titan.
yeah,
Fucking dope.
that's a good one.
I didn't think I liked anime, and I started watching that. I was like, this shit is awesome.
I love that shit, man. I started to realize how much I love it because I have way too many collectibles on my dresser.
Nice.
It's a problem.
It's dope, and I watched it on Netflix, like when it was in, I guess that's Japanese,
Yeah.
and they had it on Hulu, and I was like, cool, I got an English version, and I didn't even like the English version. I was like, this is stupid. Like, I prefer not to know what they're saying
Yeah.
because it's more authentic.
That's fair, and there's a lot of people like that. I liked dubbed. I need the English words.
They have more passion in their voice, and they're like,
And you're just like, okay, this is real. English is like, hey, so I gotta go to the store. It's like, what? That has nothing to do with this. No, but I it's crazy. And then now that's kind of like the wave. I'm like, everybody loves anime. It's like, yeah, okay. Like,
Oh, because of Michael B. Jordan.
yeah.
I saw that.
I was like, y'all some, get out my face.
He lives with his parents and he watches anime.
And everybody's like, oh, I love a man like that. Oh, that's a lie and a half.
He's also insanely successful and good looking. You can't act like that. It's not a factor.
We're not gonna bypass that, you know. He doesn't have a six pack or nothing. He's not doing movies and stuff. Ugh,
It's funny.
cough. But yeah, no, people kill me with that. I'm just like, I love this. I loved it since the beginning, and all of a sudden, now I'm on the popular side of things
Yeah.
because of this.
That happens.
It's whatever.
People like to pretend they're nerds when it's like trendy, you know?
Yeah, but watch like in like maybe like 6 years, it's like, all right, it died again. I was like, oh, you're a nerd? Get out of my face. You'd be surprised.
I think everyone's a nerd about something though.
Yeah,
You know?
reading.
Bo show. I need to be more nerdy.
Why?
I don't know. Just I need more hobbies.
Okay, like
Like I want to do like jujitsu or like yoga or something cool like that.
that'll be cool.
Right?
Do hot yoga.
Hot yoga. Do they have that here?
I don't think so. I would like to, but that's just the idea of that's kind of like rough.
I think I'd lose like 20 pounds first session.
Well, quick, yeah. but then it's like you sit there and like the room's like 120 degrees, maybe not that hot, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's about that hot.
And then all of a sudden, everybody sweats, obviously, and then that collective smell of just sweat.
Oh yeah.
And you're like,
like
ugh.
Indian food.
And you're just like, yep, this is I'm living with this. So then when you leave, you got to go home and shower immediately because if someone's like, hey, meet me here, be like, huh, no.
Dude, I sweat a lot too.
Yeah,
I sweat during like daily activities. I'm just like, what's wrong with me?
just walking.
Yeah. I sweat like I'm 350 pounds.
That's kind of rough, not gonna lie, because I was 300 pounds at one point, and that's just like annoying. Like you feel like you always need a towel. And you're sitting there like, I'm so sweaty.
Yeah.
No, but no, I getting hobbies aren't bad. I bowl.
Hell yeah. Are you
Yeah.
pretty good?
Yeah, I say I'm all right, and then like Robert from Robert.
Oh yeah, handsome Rob.
Yeah, he'll come through with the questions like, no, he's lying to you. He's like really good. I'm like, don't talk about me like that.
I haven't called him Rob in so long just because every time I see him, it's like doing a comedy thing. I'm just like, handsome Rob. I'm so used to calling him that now.
Have you had him on here yet?
No, I need to.
I mean, that would be a good move since y'all both already
Yeah, I should get him and his brother.
Oh, that would be something. Actually, that would be hilarious.
They're funny dudes.
Both of them together is ridiculous.
I believe it.
But didn't you took classes with both of them, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, David's out here being, was it Channel 7's like show director or something like that?
Nice. That's
Basically,
cool.
I was like, you out there getting a big boy job.
I haven't really talked to him.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
he's doing good for himself.
When did you graduate?
2010?
2010?
Wait, that's high school.
No, college.
That's
college.
high school. 2016.
Nice. Okay, so a year after me.
Yeah. So
I kind of rushed it,
yeah.
but
Well, you graduated
Yeah.
before me.
yeah, December 2015.
Oh, that's why I was
last
like,
month of 2015.
I was about to say like, wait a minute, like we were in classes, not classes together. But we were like obviously still at the school.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And then he graduated. You gonna go to grad school?
Nah, I thought about it, but I was like, do I really want to? Like,
I don't understand it.
I don't think I'm going to use my degree. So,
Really? You come to that conclusion?
yeah, early on. I mean, I'll use it in the sense that someone's going to be like, hey, you have a bachelor's degree. Oh, my God. But, like, other than that, nah.
Do you regret it?
No, I don't regret it because I met, like, cool people, obviously.
Right.
And, like, the relationships, the interactions were good. I don't think I learned anything that I can apply, Maybe a little bit.
I feel you on that.
But nothing like serious, nothing like experience wise. I think if I would have done like way more internships, I would have had a better experience.
You telling me on that one? Because I'm like, I wish I did a lot more, but then I'm like, whatever. It's
Yeah. But like getting involved in student organizations, it was kind of like, I mean, it was fun, but it was like not as big of a deal as I thought it would be.
yeah.
And neither was my GPA. So,
That one made me laugh because we went to like this convention in California, and they were like, "Hey, so by the way, your GPA means nothing." And I'm like, oh, word. Then then how do I get on academic probation?
That's funny. It's true though, because no one asks. No one asks to see your degree either. I wrote a joke about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just crazy because I'll just have my resume and it'll be like graduated 2015 WTAMU, applied communications, da 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 da, and they'll be like, so did you graduate? And I'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, okay, that's it. That's
Oh, wait, that's all we need. Okay.
I could have just lied. I could just say I'm an engineer.
Right, and then they'd be like, "Oh, word, all right, that's fine too."
Exactly.
I don't know that makes me laugh every time. And then I when I apply for work, that still kills me every day. Like if I apply for a job, right, like I want to be like the video producer for the Oakland Raiders. Throwing that out as an example because I applied for that job like yesterday.
Hell yeah. Move to
And,
Vegas.
That would be kind of cool. But you know, you get that, and then in the requirements it says you had to have been doing this for like 3+ years, and I'm like, why can't you just accept the fact that I have the qualifications for this minus the 3 year?
Exactly.
But no, they were like, no, you gotta be picky.
That's tough.
It sucks.
It does suck, man.
It's weird.
Lie about it.
Say like, I've done it like 8 years. It's like you're 26, still done it for 8 years.
Yeah.
Like, what you think? What you got on me? Nothing.
Do it, man.
Like, you good?
Motorcycles. I don't know if they can hear that. Probably.
Probably, maybe. That's another thing when you record like anything. I always laugh at that. It's like, all right, cool. I want this one particular shot. It looks really nice, and all of a sudden, it's like truck goes by. And you're like,
Oh yeah.
all right, that's what's up. We got to reshoot this. Oh wait, the perfect moment's gone.
People haul ass by my apartment, man.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Like rev out, we going.
Yeah, like I'm badass in this parking lot. I've never understood why people do that.
I don't get it either. Like somebody did that at my job, like because I work at a drive-through, and so like as he's leaving, he had like it was a Camaro. All I hear is I'm like, okay, so you're leaving to go to the spot to wait the turn. Go you.
Super badass.
Like my boss, he was like, it's funny, his penis extender sounds really nice.
Penis extender.
I'm like, good job with that.
It's a good one. Mm-hmm. So, what do you like want to do with your? I mean, do you want to use your degree? Do you want to do like videography, or do you just want to have like a badass YouTube channel? Like, what's the long-term goal?
Long-term goal: have a badass YouTube channel with, you know, the views and the subscribers. But that, and I think honestly, because I thought about, do I want to go into movies? Do I want to go into like just straight up videography? I might want to be like a documentary. Is that even a name?
Probably.
Yeah, that I want to do like that for sports though. Like, you know, do documentaries for like players and
like 30 for 30,
something like that. Yeah, like, you know, it's like, who shot that? Me. That's all
cool.
Because I think the only reason why I got that that passion for it was like reading biographies and stuff on athletes. I was like, you know, if I can visually put these words out to the screen, that'd be kind of cool.
That is dope.
So I want to do that, and so, you know, kind of making steps towards that. It's just a little annoying because now it's like I gotta know more athletes to even start. But that's the end goal for me.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. It's crazy. Like Barstool Sports is like bigger than ESPN right now.
Oh yeah,
it's wild.
ESPN's like firing everybody. And then I think it was funny because like Michael Smith and Jamel Hill, they were like the two like black people on the show who had like his and hers and all this other stuff.
That was a good show.
Yeah. Well, now they don't have a show. Like Jamel went to be a reporter again, not a reporter, but like a writer. And Michael Smith is just leaving SportsCenter.
Damn.
I think he's going to be a writer too. And everybody's like, well, that's good because, you know, they ruined the show and caused so many layoffs. I'm like, I don't think so. I think they probably caused like more popularity for the show. People like tuned in to watch it.
Probably, man. I don't know.
But then everybody's like trying to pull the race card too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird time in the world right now.
You got that right.
I don't even know.
You know, if you're not cool with black people, you automatically racist. It's like, oh well, just chill out, yo. Like you ain't gotta be cool with everybody, but you know, you also can't hate everyone.
Yeah. I mean, she went a little far with the white supremacist thing. I can see that, but I don't know. I don't know.
No, I mean, you're kind of like, it's fair because at first I was like, oh, you're not reaching, but like, I need facts for that comment to be thrown out.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
You got to be like, yeah, this is what's happening, and these are the reasons why. I'm like, all right.
I mean, he's president's a 71-year-old billionaire. He could be racist, but it's like
Is
I'm
he
not.
71?
Yeah, I'm not just gonna call him racist. That's not fair.
Yeah, like I don't. People don't really get the racist title for me unless you obviously show it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like okay.
Like I'm not just gonna do it because CNN told me to.
CNN. I couldn't work for them.
Me either.
I couldn't work for any news station that bothers me.
If I did, I would just go on there and talk shit and get fired immediately.
What happened to you? I got fired for saying what? For saying that the president hates everyone, even himself. No, they kill me. You into sports?
Yeah, big into sports.
Favorite teams?
Favorite teams: NFL's Dallas, NBA's San Antonio,
Okay.
UT's in college.
Wait,
My
hold
voice
on.
cracked. College.
Wait, were you born in Texas?
Mm-hmm.
You've been in Texas your whole life?
Yeah,
Okay. I was like, I don't know why I never asked that question before.
yeah.
Uh,
I know.
That works.
You were born in Georgia.
No.
No.
I'm not kidding. No, I was.
Facebook lied.
No, I was. I was born in Georgia, and then I moved around way too much to call that home. So
Oh, where all have you lived?
it's like 5 places. So we go from Georgia to Virginia, and then we're in Virginia for about 9 years, and then go from Virginia to Germany.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Germany.
We're at in Germany.
Wiesbaden.
Oh, never heard of it. I went to Germany for like 2 weeks
Yeah.
with my grandma. Yeah, I went. It was like Würzburg and like everything around that area.
Okay.
Like, I think I was in Berlin, but it was just like riding the bullet train from Berlin to other places.
Not bad.
So I didn't really see Berlin, but the water over there sucks.
That's a fair statement. Like I don't know. It was always like cloudy over there every so often. So I was like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
not sad or nothing, but Jesus.
No, it's cloudy as hell.
Yeah.
And all we did was look at old castles. And I was like, all right, I've seen 14 castles.
They all look the same. The colors starting to look different, but
It is wild how old like civilization is over there because we've been here like 300 years.
oh yeah.
They're like, this castle's 2,000 years old. This castle's Jesus' age.
Jesus was actually here for like a moment. You're like, oh, what? When did this happen? Footprints and shit.
That's cool though.
Yeah, so we go from Germany to El Paso, and that was kind of an experience
Not bad.
because like you get there and it's just hot. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Coming from a place that had like all the seasons to like a place that has no seasons, but that's interesting. And then we go from El Paso to Colorado, and then I stayed there for like the rest of my life until now, obviously.
Oh, okay. So you went to high school in Colorado?
Yep. And
Nice.
fun fact, actually, I was like homeschooled.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's chill. Everybody's like, well, why didn't you turn out awkward? I'm like, because I have people skills. Like,
I think I'd like to homeschool my kids.
it's not a bad idea,
Yeah.
especially when like. So the main reason why that
Especially
even.
when guns are involved.
Well, yeah, boom. like there's that. You can avoid that at all costs. But no, my deal was the only reason why it even happened is because the whole Germany to El Paso deal. So across like overseas, education's like ahead. We all know this.
Yeah, so you were like a genius over there, right? Like you came over to America, like everyone's retarded. Like
Fuck, you pull up here and it's like, what the fuck? Like what? Like why are y'all so behind? I was like, okay, this is some bullshit. And so I after that I was like I started back talking teachers and they didn't like that too much, so they called my mom. And my mom came back and she was like, what's going on? Well, they're talking about things that I learned like last year, and they don't believe that I've learned it already. And she was like, yeah, he's already done it. And they're like, well, this isn't right. And then thinking, okay, the next move is to advance me to the next grade. Nope, they just wanted to be assholes and then keep me behind. And so like after that semester, my mom was like, hey, we're gonna take you out of school. I was like, dope.
Makes sense.
It's like high five, go team.
I used to hate like in math class when they'd like give us 10 extra steps to get to the answer. And
Right.
It's just like I don't want to do that. Like I don't need to show my work because I know the fucking answer. Like
Like this is the end goal, right? You wanted this right here, not all this other shit in the middle.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I just worked with that off of that, and that got easy. That got real easy being homeschooled because it was like, all right, cool. can I do like all the work I want? Yeah. I'm like, all of it? Yeah. Okay. So I started summer early. I started school early though.
How was like a regular school day?
Okay, so regular school day goes like this: wake up in the morning, give breakfast and stuff. And my mom was like, "Here's the lesson plan. You just gotta do this work." And like she asked me like, "Hey, if you like want me to teach you about it, I'll teach you." But like I'm pretty sure you already know it. I'm like, okay, cool.
So like self-taught. So that's probably the best preparation for college.
Hell yeah, because you get to learn. You learn.
Yeah.
You learn the way the best way you learn. And then on top of that, you're like, okay, well now I can find loopholes in the system and stuff like that, and get the shit done. And so,
That's what's up.
oh yeah, so after that, I took it a day at a time, and then after a while, I was like, can I just do like multiple days of schoolwork? She's like, yeah. I was like, you sure? She's like, yeah. Okay.
So you have a 5-day weekend.
I like on Monday, I would do the week's worth of schoolwork, and granted, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go outside or anything on Monday. But come Tuesday through Saturday, I was chilling. I was enjoying life at that point.
That's cool. So where you'd be able to like go hang out, at 12 o'clock on weekdays and be like, oh, I don't have anyone to hang out with.
Yeah, because everybody's at school. Go me. But no, I purposely kind of like made it my own deal. So like on Saturday when I knew nobody was at school, I go outside, go to the park, and I was like, oh, is this one kid over here? We'll talk, and then that branched off of his group of friends, and then everybody's like, okay, so we know this kid named Malcolm. He doesn't even have to go to school. What?
So did you learn like German and French and everything?
I learned German for like a moment. I wish I could remember it, but I don't.
Oh, damn.
That's like the worst part about it.
What's the biggest difference between like a German school day and an American school day?
The one, all the like the material you'll get in the day. So like at American school, it's like, okay, you come in and like it takes like 45 minutes to even start class. You get to school, you start class. In Germany, it's like boom, here we go. This is what's happening. This is what we're learning. And then like they kind of like get to the point of, I want you to understand this and not just like retain it, not like memorize it, but like understand like why this is like why you're learning this. Versus here, it's like, hey, remember this stuff
for a week.
Test is coming up in like a couple days. Have fun. So that's like the big difference between the two.
That's cool. Did you like any of the German food? When I was there, I was only there 2 weeks, but all we really had was like sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah. So like they'd cut the meat, and then they just have the bread and just put the cheese and meat on and just eat it like a Pop-Tart or something,
Yeah. No, I mean everything was kind of normal because like I was also like the military base and all that. My parents were in the military, so that's why that move happened. So it was just like, hey, we're going to the grocery store, and it was like, hey, all this normal stuff. The best thing I did like though was like the Capri Suns. The Capri Suns in Germany.
Capri Sun.
Wait, what?
There was a German exchange student at my high school, and she always said Capri Sun.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, what the? But yeah, like that was so different because I had like one that was like dragon fruit, and that stuff was like good. It was
that's
tasty.
Dope. Dragon fruit.
And then like you come here and it's like, all right, boring. I was like, I'm not bashing America or nothing, but we gotta step our game up a little bit.
Yeah, especially Capri Suns.
Just get the blue pack.
We can't all be overweight and have the same size Capri Suns, Like,
yeah, exactly. We can't just be all heavy. Everybody's all skinny over there. No, I tell people all the time, it's like the best. The one thing I miss about it was the ice cream truck, because it did ice cream and French fries.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like because like I go up there, I'm like,
and those go together too.
So yeah, like pretty well. It's like, so I'll pull up and I'm like, hey, can I get like a green apple ice cream and like a little thing of French fries, and like the boat's like this big, like all of like the index card. So you're like, okay, like I'm not like overdoing it here, but yeah, I miss that.
That is cool.
It was nice. You kind of just enjoy life off of that.
Deutschland.
I think the one place I need to go to Japan. Like that's the move for me. I gotta go at least once.
I want to see the Suicide Forest.
Make a video.
I won't make a video, but
smart. Like fool around and be like, everybody hates you now. I'm not a big fan of the kid anyway, but
Nah, he's like 22, but he's like extremely immature.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because his fan base is 12-year-olds, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna be dumb.
It's like, okay, smarty McSmart pants. Let's get our life together just a little bit.
But his like fan base grew. Him and his brother are like multi-millionaires
at the age of 22.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I get salty sometimes when I think about it. when I like look at like younger people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like,
But like at what cost? Like they're sellouts, you know?
right.
I mean, that's kind of rude to say, but
But they are though. I mean, they just play with the wave that they got. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, I know this is how this is working, so I'm just like abuse it, exploit it. There we go.
yup.
I know words.
But yeah, Japan would be cool.
Oh yeah. And I I get mad at myself for like being upset with younger people who are like successful and stuff. But like most of the younger people that I know are like all athletes, so it's like, well, they had something called talent,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and you didn't. So
Or that chick from Dr. Phil. I don't know how to say her name.
I don't. I think it's like Daniela or something.
Yeah, but her rap name is like Babby. I don't know how it's. But yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, like she can just go home, go home. Get your life together.
For real. And all these young rappers are like rapists and stuff. It's just like, why are we?
6ix9ine.
Why are these our role models?
Like, why are we allowing this?
Apparently, if you rap, you can do whatever you want. It's fine.
Oh yeah, no problems at all.
Or if you're Bill Cosby, but those are the just those two.
I mean, yeah. Do you have you heard Logic's new album?
Yeah, I like
Bobby
it a lot.
Tarantino? Yeah, a lot better than the last one.
Yeah, for sure. He had that song with Wiz Khalifa I liked a lot. I haven't heard a good weed song in a while, and that was a really good weed song.
Right. I was like, oh, I can chill to this. I can vibe out to this if I wanted to.
And then he had a Big Sean feature I liked a lot. There were like probably 4 or 5 songs that I really liked. I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but
That's fair. I mean, neither have I. I've got like halfway through, and I just haven't gone back.
yeah, it was way better because it was like he was trying too hard on the album before.
The Everybody album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
I mean there were some good parts on it, but it's just like, okay, dude, we get it.
Like you're mixed. You're mixed, and you care about people. Like that's nice. But
Yeah.
can we get like
It's like trying too hard to have a message.
right? Like you can't force feed it. Like you can throw it out there, and if they take it, cool. But
Yeah.
not like every song's gonna have one.
Do you listen to Joyner Lucas, or have you heard of him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, he's kind of started beef with Logic. And
Oh, okay,
And
so-
then Logic kind of mentioned it in one of the songs.
The Yuck song.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense because I seen that going around on Twitter, and I was like, I haven't heard the song yet, so I have no comment yet.
No, Joyner Lucas, he's like super lyrical, and he has really good videos. But I think he's just like trying to start beef just to build up his fan base. I don't know.
Get some clout.
But there was a song called Sriracha with Tech Nine, and they were both featured on it. And he was kind of salty because like Logic had a weak ass verse, and he was like, I don't think Logic liked the fact that I was on there. But I think it's kind of all in his head because Logic doesn't seem like a dick. But
No,
I don't know. I like both of them a lot. So
I mean, I don't see him as like one of those type of people who's like, you don't deserve to be here,
yeah,
type people.
exactly. So I think he's looking too much into it.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of like I need to stop saying this, but it's kind of like the move of like, okay, if I'm not getting the attention I need, then I can just start some beef,
Yeah.
which means I'll get some clout.
You know how many like artist rappers have tried to go at Drake? At least a dozen. At least a dozen.
And they all need to. Maybe y'all go chill out. One of them's in jail. We can just let that be known.
That's funny.
Nah, but Drake's. Have you seen the God's Plan video?
Yeah.
So what's your comment on that?
It's cool. I mean, it's not bad. It's a catchy song. Looks like a fun video.
Right. Nah, people were like coming out of nowhere, like, you know why he did it, right? I'm like, why? He's gonna get like X amount of money from taxes, and I'm like, honestly, didn't even like put that into consideration.
I saw someone comment about that, but like, really, does he care that much?
Like,
I don't know.
I make enough money not to worry about it.
Exactly.
So
It is cool. It's cool how he can just drop singles, like not even an album, it just blow up.
yeah, and I think that's kind of like how it's supposed to be now. It's like, okay, I'm an artist. I'll drop a single. I'll drop another single, maybe 2 more, and then
Yeah.
you'll get an album.
I mean, Drake is like the Beatles, man. It's crazy.
Oh wow, like shit. I haven't like stopped and thought about that.
It's like he's our generation Beatles. I used to think it was Lil Wayne, but Drake's way past Lil Wayne.
Well, Lil Wayne kind of just like died off though.
Yeah.
That was kind of his big issue. Like, cause he could have kept the deal going, but then drinking too much lean, and then I think getting to a point of the whole Birdman beef.
Hmm.
and then just not putting out music.
Put some respect on it.
that still makes me laugh. I'm like, you don't get out my face.
I don't understand how all that works. Like, I can't release my album because Cash Money won't let me, and like, just then leave.
Yeah, like, very bad.
But Birdman owes me $20 million. And then Rick Ross gets involved, and he's like, you better pay him. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't think I'll ever get the game.
I think that's why it's like so cool to be like an independent artist right now.
Oh yeah, because like Futuristic, Devon Terrell, a bunch of other people. 6 Seconds, he goes by Shizzy. Like they're all independent artists, and it's good because then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my thing. I can do my own tour and still make money off of that too.
And you build yourself up.
Right, you're not relying on somebody else.
Yeah, labels are going out of style.
Yeah, and I think they're starting to catch that, and they're trying to sign like anybody, like anybody who's in there who's got a nice
Catch
beat.
me outside.
Yep, how about that? Give me a nice beat and some words, and I might sign you. So
That is cool though. Internet's opened so many doors
for so many people.
Yeah.
It's like I'm starting to catch that too. Like ads are being done by like, what they call it, social media influencers.
Oh yeah.
It's like the Twitter people and the Instagram people and stuff. They're like, okay, well, now I'm gonna advertise through them. Like smart, because that's the generation's looking at. They don't really care about TV anymore.
That's true, man. I never watch TV.
TV's dying. Well, cable's dying.
It is.
Let's say that.
I think it's just my guess, but I think in like 10 years, like the TV is not going to be in people's living rooms.
That I can believe that, and if it is, it's just because of consoles.
Yeah.
And even then, that might die out soon.
I don't know. They'll find a way to like make like Xbox and PlayStation mobile, like they did with the Wii.
God, I mean the Switch is nice.
The Switch is cool. Hey, that's what I meant. The Switch, not the Wii.
I mean, either way, you good. Because I have a Switch. It's kind of dope.
It is really cool. I just saw one for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I like how you can like take it apart and everything.
Yeah. I like it. I just wish there was more games for it.
Yeah, I mean Nintendo's smart because like they don't have to make new games. Like been playing Mario since like 97.
Exactly. You just and it's crazy for them, but then now like people are kind of like getting upset with them because they're like, okay, you want to give me more content, please? Like just something else.
Mario mows lawns.
Mario Lawn Simulator. It's a me cutting the grass.
It's a me.
That, and then it's like any racing game. Some Mario Kart again. Mario Kart 27. We're driving on real streets now.
I really I prefer the old Nintendo 64 Smash Bros. Because the new ones I always get my ass whooped, so I gave up.
Something I can win at. I'm gonna pick this one. The old one, I like the newer ones. Everybody's excited for the new one that's coming out because I really lost their shit. Because Nintendo Direct was like, hey, we're gonna give you a new Smash game finally after like 14 years.
Nice. That's cool.
It's like, yay.
So what video games are you into right now?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so right now, I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Because it's a fighting game and it has Dragon Ball Z. That's my life. Call it cool. That, and then I'm playing Monster Hunter World. It's, so think of it as I'm this guy. There's a whole bunch of dinosaurs. I want to kill them so I can wear their armor. Like, we'll make armor out of their stuff. So I'm going to do it. Which, I guess, in some turn, I'm saving a village of other monster hunters. Because we're dying out, apparently.
Oh, nice.
I can't see why. Because, we're fighting things that are like, 300, 400 stories tall. With, like, little sticks. But, yeah, stuff like that. I think the last that and this game called Brawlhalla, it's a computer game. It's basically Smash Bros. But on the computer.
Nice, that's cool.
Yeah, like that is a problem for me because I'll be like, all right, like I think there was one Saturday I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I turned it on. And I'm sitting there playing, and I look back at the time. It's now 1 p.m.
Oh,
like,
that shit happens.
Yeah, I'm like, what the?
That would happen every time I'd play Fallout. Like, I'm gonna just play for 30 minutes, and then it's like 4 hours later, like, oh shit, I should probably go to bed.
Like, I need to do things.
I was supposed to go to work today.
I've almost done that. I've pushed it to it because I was playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and I was playing online, so I was fighting all these people, and I was like, okay, I could probably play 2 more games, and then I gotta go to work. I'm sitting there playing, and 2 games go by, and I'm like, okay, I can probably play another one. And then all of a sudden, I'm playing like a 1st to 10 with this person, and I look at the time, and I'm like, I gotta go to work like now. Like I was supposed to be there 2 minutes ago.
That's funny. It happens, man. The last game I was hooked on was Evil Within. Have you heard of that game?
Oh my god, I love that game.
I bought the second one, and I was hooked on that for a while. I love being scared.
Yeah, the fear aspect of it.
Yeah, my heart races.
I like to put myself in like a small cardiac arrest.
Pretty much, man.
No, I don't know. I'm starting to catch all these theories of games, which makes me like kind of scared about things. So like so you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty like childish right now.
Yeah, my little cousins are playing that.
Right,
So I never got into it.
But like yeah, so like I've never played it, but then there's this guy who like does like a theory about the whole thing, and I'm like okay, and then I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like it's like deeper than what you would think. Like it's about how this guy is like killing children, and I'm like, oh what? Like oh yeah, he's like going around just killing children, stuffing them into animatronic shells, and just like their soul is now taking over, and they're trying to kill the guy who they think is the person who killed all the kids. And I was like,
That's deep.
no, I'm good. I'm all right. Close computer. I'm just chill.
Have you played that game?
I've like I said, never played it.
Okay, because
but
I don't understand the way they were playing it. Was like they just had to open doors
Right.
and hope he wasn't there.
Right.
So it's like, so what type of strategy is that?
Like just close the door and just sit there. And like all right. But no, it's like my brother plays it, and he's like, I'm not gonna play this again. Like, you sure? He's like, yeah, no, I'm good, because he doesn't like being terrified. Like that'll bug him longer than it should. Mm-hmm. Like that's why I tell everyone like I don't watch scary movies because it messes with my psyche.
I feel you. No, I don't watch scary movies because I feel like they're not scary enough.
Right.
Like, I am cynical when it comes to movies. That's why I haven't seen Black Panther, because it's like I've seen this premise 100 times. This bitch gets possessed and they won't leave the house because they love to be murdered by ghosts. Like it's a premise to every scary movie.
Right.
And it's just like I'm tired of this shit.
That's fair. I mean, I don't do scary movies because like what happens is like all right, cool. Like I'll get the concept like this isn't real, whatever.
Yeah.
But then somehow like 3 weeks down the line, and I'm like sitting in the house by myself, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, that's weird. Things aren't right. Why is this house so dark? What could be in the darkness? I'm just gonna go to my room and lock the door. I'll be good. Nothing can get me here.
That's funny. I'm trying to think. The movies that used to scare me a lot were Children of the Corn.
Okay.
Just because it was kids with like machetes
Yeah.
murdering adults. I was like, damn, that shit scared me.
Like, no, I would not be okay. Here comes a child with a machete running away. You see, Chucky, right? Chucky
Yeah.
the doll. Okay, so that concept kills me. It's like, wait a minute, y'all are terrified of a doll.
No, what's crazy is my mom. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. My mom would like go rent it for me
Okay,
because I enjoyed watching it.
fair. Like,
Which
this is fun for me.
Which is weird. I'm a psychopath, basically. I don't know. Most people are probably scared. I don't know, but I thought it was so funny.
No, I was watching this video, and they were like, the easiest way to get rid of Chucky, just like lay him on his back and his eyes closed, because the dolls that like if you sit them out, their eyes open, and if you lay him back, yeah. I was like, that's kind of funny. And I was just like, hey, sit down.
That is funny how far that franchise went. They're probably gonna make another one. I don't know.
I hope not.
But they made like the Seed of Chucky, and it was like a British Frankenstein doll.
I'm like, what is this?
And then it showed him and that other one like doll fucking, and it was just
Yeah,
it was crazy.
that's awkward.
Crazy concept.
I do think it's kind of lame how movies are basically all reboots now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I stopped going.
We're reimagining. Like Disney makes me laugh with that. That's their title.
Live action.
We reimagine this. I'm like, oh word, okay. That's what we're doing now. I am excited for the Lion King though. That's the one I am looking forward to.
I'll probably check that one out.
I mean, I got Donald Glover playing Simba. So
Hell yeah.
happiness right there. And plus, like, it was my favorite movie as a kid.
Yeah, I mean everyone loves Lion King. Some real shit.
It was like, was it Hamlet? It's basically like just
Yeah.
Hamlet, but in, like lions.
Hamlet.
That's whatever though. Shit. I had something. I hate this.
Yeah,
I hate when I don't know what I want to say and like I have it ready. Like I had it loaded. I was like, here we go, and there goes all the bullets. But yeah, so what's the end goal for you? Because I actually never figured that out. Like, what's your?
It's a good question. I just want to like be my own boss
Okay.
and do what I want and get paid to have fun. So do stand up, travel, do this podcast,
You're doing good.
and that's about it. Keep going to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym too much though. Like once I reach a certain point, I'm gonna stop going because I don't want to be that like
Overly overly buff, dude.
I can't wear shirts. You know that's
I
that's
can't
too
reach
far.
my back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna toe the line there, and then I'll like probably just start doing more cardio or something. I don't know,
Smart.
but
So where do you, okay? So in your comedic career,
Yeah.
where's the one place you want to do a show at?
the Comedy Store in LA,
Okay.
and I don't know if you've heard of this Kill Tony podcast, but yeah, they have people go up there, like amateurs go up there for a minute. I'd love to do that and just let them roast me, but I mean, I think I definitely have a solid minute, but yeah, that'd be fun. It'd be fun to do that, just to experience it.
That'd be pretty awesome. So, do you want to live in Texas for the rest of your life?
I think so. I mean, I don't know where I want to live. I just have to. Yeah, I think I can,
Yeah.
and still like book around the country. But
All right. Like this is like home base for the
yeah,
you go everywhere else.
yeah, I'd like to visit California a lot, but I don't know if I'd like to live there just because
Yeah.
I don't think people would like me. You know.
Let's be real. You probably fit in pretty well.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know, and they have taxes out the ass, so
Oh yeah. That's an issue.
probably won't be able to buy a gun there.
No. It's not Texas.
No, but I do have a shitload of family over there, so I definitely want to go visit there more.
That would be good, because why not? Why not take the shot at it? Everybody who becomes a YouTuber goes to LA, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like everyone's going to Silicon Valley, and da 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 da. Everyone's on fire. California's gonna sink.
I have no water. I don't know why I did that.
No, I feel like that's too cliche, you know.
Yeah,
Like I'd like to go to like Austin or San Antonio, or something, you know, somewhere. I want to like stay in Texas because there's a big comedy scene in Texas. Just not in Amarillo. Yeah.
well, yeah. There's a lot of things out here. I wanna move to Arizona only because I just want to deal with the heat.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I just want to chill out and be like, all right, cool, no winter.
That's the opposite of chill out.
Yeah, because I don't like snow. I don't like snow anymore.
Oh, so it's been a good winter for you.
Oh yes. Wake up. Oh snap! I can still see the ground. Well, because living in Colorado didn't help nothing. It was like this is fine and it's nice to look at. Like trust me, it's like one of those like okay, if I want to take like pictures in the snow, I'll do it. But I don't want it to still be here after that.
Yeah.
Like it needs to get up out of here. But after that, it was kind of like okay, I don't need to deal with this anymore. People don't know how to drive in snow.
Exactly.
I
feel like Colorado's way better though because they're used to snow.
Oh yeah, but then
People here, if it's any snow on the ground, they're gonna fucking die.
my my favorite thing that happened here was still going to WT, and the way they took care of it was they shoveled all the snow in the middle of the street, but like made open ways so you could still turn out to it.
Yeah.
But they made it too high because you couldn't see over it. So
Oh,
it's like, I'm gonna guess that this is clear.
That is scary.
I was like, y'all need to do better. We don't know what to do. Just get rid of it.
Put it somewhere else.
Like, take it and move it over here. Oh my god,
Patrick.
I love Patrick. You seen that meme going around?
Yeah, where he's like looking down.
Yeah,
They do that with every situation.
I'm starting to hate it.
No, I started hating it like the second day.
You were like, I'm done with this.
Because they have like literally every scenario. It's like when you put your shoes on or something retarded like that.
When you wake up. I'm like, okay, I'm done with y'all. Like, at first it was like, this is funny,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, this is overdone.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as the Mr. Krabs one. That one was more fun.
Wait, the one that he's all shook, basically.
Yeah, where he's like looking around the panic.
That one's a good one. I like memes kill me. Like they make me laugh all the time, and then everybody needs to know when it needs to die.
Yeah.
Like there's a cutoff to it. Like
The Instagram is like the place for memes. That's the only reason I still have my Instagram.
yeah,
Just because I started following a bunch of accounts that just have funny ass memes. So
Yeah.
that's my life.
my I tell my Instagram is it's somewhat PG. Not really, actually. It's like probably PG-13 because like it ranged from like sports to cosplay women to anime to memes. And then that's about it. And I'm like, yeah. So I got like half naked women who also like sports and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's like we should probably fix that
Is
sometime.
it like half naked cartoon women?
No, I haven't gotten that far yet. I think I cut myself off already. Like, I still want to keep some innocence to myself. So, yeah. No, I my Twitter's basically the same way, but I have to be more cautious with it because my younger brother follows me now.
Oh,
Like, no lie, that showed about an hour. Like, who? Wait, this is my. Oh shit. Okay.
that's always weird.
I can't post all this. I'm like, because you're gonna feel some type of way about it. And you're probably gonna tell mom about it.
My Instagram has a lot of women on it too, like a lot of like fitness models,
Yeah,
stuff like that. But
I'm starting to get into that too.
they're cool. They're cool. I like them.
Oh yeah. Everybody's like, I'm like, just don't judge me off of that. You know, like this is my. Last I checked, this is my thing.
Yeah,
Like, you know me as a person. You're good.
exactly. Let me have my interests.
Do you have younger siblings?
Yeah, I have a little brother who's I think he's 10.
He might be 10.
We're 13 years apart, so whatever. 24 minus 13.
So he's 11, or
He'll
soon
be
to be 11.
he'll be 11 this year
Okay.
in like August.
Well, you're 24. I'm 26. Jesus.
Old ass.
Yeah, I'm old as fuck.
No, I feel old at 24. I was like, damn it.
See, like I think the only reason why I feel old is because I feel like I haven't done anything, but I also like I had to put that on pause.
Yeah.
Like, yo, chill out. Like you got a bunch to do.
I mean, yeah, you're still young as hell, man. You can not do anything for 40 years and then
You're right.
or not 40 years, 20 years. Let's
Let's not get outrageous, you know.
But you can not do anything for 20 years and then be like, "All right, I'm going to go do this."
It's like, oh, well, there's that, and I'm gonna do all this other stuff. You know, I might become a model. You know,
Do it.
I've thought about that. 'Cause
I
you know,
have to.
like, you have like
I'll have
plus
to
size
get
people.
I'll have to get a nose job, you know.
Not really. Just make it shorter. It's like,
Can you edit that?
Like, can you make this smaller, please? No frontal shots, please. But no, I've thought about like, you know, I'll be a heavy guy model, and it's like
Do it, man.
big man who wears big clothes. I'm like, all right, let's do it.
We need more of that, man. I fucking hate having to go shoe shopping because no one has my size. It's a real struggle these days.
Preach.
And my pant size, like, they have the right length, but the waist is always 40, and it's like I can't buy these pants, dude. Like,
Right, like you see this? Like I can't work with this. My deal's always been shoes because I wear a size 13. So it's like, oh, I want these cool shoes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can't get it.
Yeah, I was trying to buy some shoes online the other day, and it was like all the boots I was wanting to get stop at 13, and I wear 14,
Oh jeez.
or they stop at 12, or they stop at 7. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that kills me. Or it's like, hey, we're gonna stop at 9.5. Fuck you. I've
It's a
always-
struggle.
It's hard, man. Because you sitting there thinking like, okay, I can find these. Like I was having this argument with somebody the other day. I was like, okay, so you realize I have a bigger problem than you do, for the fact that you can go to the store and have a shot at it. If I go to the store, there is no shot. Like,
Yeah.
you might as well just call it a wrap. Why am I even here?
And if you do go to the store, they have one pair, and it's these ugly ass Jordans or something, like the worst Jordans ever made. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, we have these.
And you're just like, that's not what I was looking for, but okay. Like I wanted the Nike foam posits, and it's like, oh, we stop at 12. I'm like, that's hard.
That does suck.
It's a rough time. Tall people have problems.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag tall people problems. Everybody wants you to get things off the top shelf.
That's true. I worked at a shoe store, and they'd always be like, I know why they hired you.
It's like, huh, haven't heard that joke 700 times.
Yeah, bitches.
So wait, where do you work at right now?
I work for State Farm.
How is that?
I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Okay.
Because, like, I love, like, talking to people and making sales, but then I hate when people call and complain, or they're like, why is my insurance going up? Like, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't control that.
I don't control your life.
Or they're like, why is my insurance canceled just because I haven't paid in 3 months? I want to talk to your boss. Like, okay.
See, like when people do that, I always want to hit them with the, okay, now repeat what you just said really slow. I understand what you want.
I hate babysitting people. And that's the biggest problem with that job is you have to be like, hey, make sure you pay today. Or
Call them up. Hey, it's about that time to pay.
I hate that shit so much. But like when someone comes in and like I can like do like a sales and I can like give them insurance, I like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, I've seen like a lot of like the people that we graduated with.
Yeah.
Also get that job.
Really?
They're like, because I think Laura Ness.
Mm-hmm.
I think she used to work for State Farm.
Really?
Yeah, or something like that. And I was like, why is everybody going to insurance?
It's simple and the commission's good. So
I gotta figure out how to get into that.
I almost worked for Enterprise. A lot of people that graduate college immediately go to Enterprise.
I thought about it too. Cause I was
Yeah.
like, because I heard that they made like something like really kind of nice.
They make like 42,000, and then they get like a raise in 6 months. But then you have to work like 10, 11-hour days, like 6 days a week, and it's just like, goddamn, like you have to work 50 hours a week.
That's
Yeah.
See, and that's when I'm like, I want free time.
Yeah, exactly.
I want free time.
And I actually told my boss I was thinking about going. And she goes, well, how much are they gonna pay you? And I told her, and she was like, all right, I'll match it. I was like, fuck, let's do that.
Word? Like, really? So you really want to do it? Okay, we in there.
Yeah, so that was really cool.
Oh, that's what's up. I'll match it right off the bat. No, I enjoy free time. I need to start using my free time wisely. That's what I need to do.
Same, man.
Because I want to like push this stuff out, but it's like, oh hey.
I haven't written any jokes in a minute.
Really?
Yeah, probably like 3 or 4 days. But.
I'm disappointed. No, I did kind of laugh at one of your tweets because you said, like, I like how the tweets that I use for my stand up get like 0 likes, but everybody loves them. It's like, fuck you guys.
That's a true story.
And I was like, damn, that. All right, my bad.
Like, and people will be like, hey, I love your tweets. They're really funny. And be like, you've never liked any of them, so I don't trust you.
You do. You put out some good tweets, and I'm like, that's funny. That's hilarious.
I've used several tweets as like joke premises and everything, and they usually go well.
Well, see, and that's how you do it. So, what else does it take to be a comedian?
Just hard work. I mean, to be good, because there are comedians that don't really write and they just kind of chill and they're like, I've used the same set 100 times. But yeah, you just have to write a lot and then just find your voice.
Yeah.
Which I probably haven't even found. I've only been doing it 10 months. I probably haven't found my voice yet.
It's only been 10 months?
Yeah.
I thought it was a year plus, but okay.
No, I started April 26th of 2017. I guess it's been 11 months. Almost 11 months. But yeah, you just have to just do it over and over and over and over and over. And that's the best way. Is just keep going. Yeah. And I would do it more if we had more places. But
it seems like you hit like the same like 3 or 4 places.
Yeah, and I can only do like 3 or 4 a month. But yeah, you just have to. It's really just experience, like with anything else.
Right.
You just got to keep working at it. And I write a lot, so I try to stay topical as much as I can.
Right.
So
like what was the moment that said, yeah, I'm gonna do stand up for you?
Well, I wanted to do it since I was about 8 years old.
Yeah.
And then my friends would tell me to do it, and I'd be like, I would if I had a place. And then someone told me, actually, Handsome Rob invited me to a show at Zombies. And then I asked him, how do I get involved? And he was like, talk to this guy. And then that guy was like, go to the 806 and just start doing open mics. And I was like, all right, cool. And so I showed up, and I hit both of them up. I was like, are you guys coming? And they're like, no, we don't really do that. So
so you're gonna tell me to go somewhere, but all right.
Yeah, and then like as soon as I had some jokes written out, and I guess it was like as soon as I grabbed the mic, and I heard people laughing, I was like, yeah, this is what I meant to do.
That's what's up.
So yeah, and I forgot all of my material, so I just started walking around and like talking about the paintings on the walls, and the first set actually went really well. Like I mean, I've bombed a handful of times, which you need to bomb, but
right.
The first set I didn't bomb, and I was like, all right, hell yeah.
That's what's up though, because I mean, I thought about doing it when I was like 13, only because like I realized I make people laugh, and it's like that's fine for me.
You can do it. I want everyone to try it, man.
We'll see. We'll see. Because like my deal is, I don't have stage fright, but I do have moments where I'm like, I really don't want to be up here.
No, it is nerve wracking because these are all your ideas, and
Right.
you can get rejected hard as fuck.
Right. Someone's like, fuck that. That's stupid. You're like, this is fine.
But it's like the rejection's part of it, because then you're like, okay, well, I can change this about that joke, and then it'll be better.
Yeah.
And I only had one place to go for the longest time, so I wasn't repeating any of my jokes because I was like, they've already heard this.
True.
But then like another comedian told me, like, once you repeat them, you work on them and all this. So then I've like been able to like expand on them to where it was like one line, and now it's like a 5-minute bit.
Right.
So it's really cool. It's really cool to repeat the jokes. I need to do it more, because I was just here's a joke and I'm done with it forever.
Right.
But I mean, I have them all written down. Like, I have a shit ton of notes
Right.
all over the place. I just gotta sit down and rewrite and stuff. Rewriting's fun.
I bet. What would you say is your best joke though?
My best joke. Oh, that's a good question. I do a joke about how my first name's Clemente, and how I was named after my dad, but he didn't raise me, so he was just like, "Oh, what's it say on the birth certificate? All right, it's the same name as me. All right, peace out. I'll see you in 18 years." and then I just kind of expand on how kids would call me Clementine growing up, and then in high school they started calling me Chlamydia.
Lovely.
And and then that kind of goes into, I start talking about race, and then I make a joke about Mexicans, and then I make a joke about black people, and then I make a joke about how I don't make fun of white people because they'll shoot up a high school.
I mean,
And then depending on how the crowd goes, like sometimes they'll laugh and sometimes they'll go, oh, and then I'll be like, hey, I wrote this joke 4 months ago. Okay, it's not my fault. Y'all keep shooting shit. And that's probably my favorite right now.
I mean that's good.
But then, I have a joke about tattoos that I really like. I have a joke about presidential tweets, like if more presidents tweeted like Donald Trump, that I like a lot. There's probably like 5 or 6 jokes that I like a lot. I did a bit about Christmas and like if Jesus came back and all this stuff, and I've only done it twice before, and it's because it was around Christmas time. But
Okay.
I definitely want to bring that back. I want to bring back a bit I did about vegans and how vegans are stupid.
Vegans kill me. I'm like, first of all, just eat regular food.
Yeah,
Don't think you better than everybody else.
And then they make all these propaganda videos.
Just being vegan,
They had this Netflix special that was like, beef causes diabetes. And there was like, what evidence has ever suggested that?
Prove that to me, please. I would love to see that. Because next thing they're going to go at the chicken, and I'll be really ready. I'll be ready for that one. Like, excuse me, let's talk.
And for not liking meat, they sure love to disguise all their food as meat.
Right.
Like tofu burgers. Okay, obviously you want to eat a burger, or you wouldn't have made this tofu look like a burger.
It tastes just like it. It might be a little funny taste, kind of spongy.
But those are some of my best jokes right now.
That works.
I probably have. I think I could do like 30 minutes of material right now, maybe like 25.
Yeah.
And then I could do 30 minutes confidently. I could probably do like 45 minutes, but they wouldn't be like all really good jokes. Some of them would be like,
That's all right.
some would be hit or miss, but I mean, I have a shitload of material that I forgot about, so.
Yeah. Okay, explain to me, because I saw you tweet about this. I'm gonna say last month, about how you couldn't perform.
Oh,
one night.
yeah.
So how does that happen? Because I was like, okay, you had a show. Oh, can't perform today because some reason.
Yeah. What happened was I was at the 806,
Mm-hmm.
and this was, I think it was in January. No, it might have been December. And this girl, it's a long story. Basically, we matched on Tinder.
Okay.
And she was into me, and I kind of didn't want to talk. Like, I saw her in person. I was like, I don't really want to go out. But, but she was, like, into me. So she was, like, heckling me during the set, and she thought she was being funny.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept, like, after every punchline, she would have something smart to say. And I would be like, hey, shut the fuck up. And then she did it again, and I was like, I kind of feel like Chris Brown right now. Like, I just want to punch a bitch. And then she kept going, and the host was like, dude, just go at her. And I was like, all right, have you guys ever been in a room with like 50 people, and one of them's being a giant cunt, and like
That's good.
and the whole crowd went crazy. And then the owner was sitting next to her, and he was heckling me too. and he like came up to me and was like, "Hey, we want you to come to this Valentine's Day show. We've never really had a comedian." And I was like, "Cool, I'll do that." And so I show up for that show, and they're like, "Oh, you weren't on the list." And then this lady I've never seen before, who I guess was running it, she's like they're not called strippers, but they burlesque lady with giant breasts. She looks like Ursula from Little Mermaid. But anyway, she was like, "You're not on the list, so you can't perform." And then she was like, "Tell me your most offensive joke." And I was like, "All right." So I wrote a joke for Valentine's Day that was like, what was it? It was like, I haven't had a lot of good relationships.
Yeah.
I read recently someone say that you choose women that remind you of your mother. And I thought that was weird and creepy at first. But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that's right. Because my ex-girlfriend also has cancer. And like, she was just like, why? Why would you say that? And then she goes, you can't say anything sexist, homophobic, or racist. And I was like, yeah, I've been doing this I've been coming here like my whole career so far.
Yeah.
Not even a career, but I was like, yeah, I know the rules, and I push the envelope every time. But yeah, she wouldn't let me go on. So then that's when that big deal started. So then I went back and I opened up and I told them about that situation. I was like, so here's a set where all my jokes are either sexist, homophobic, or racist.
Let's do it.
Yeah. And it went well. We didn't even have a microphone.
Oh, so you just did it?
Yeah. I just had to stand in the middle of the room and kind of raise my voice.
Speak up a little bit.
But it went well, so it was cool.
God, that's funny. I was, because like I read that, I was like, why would he just not perform? That's kind of dumb. And I was like, and you didn't give like an explanation about it. I was like, okay, well, I'll just ask him about it because I knew I was gonna like come here anyway. So I was like, well, I'll talk to him then.
Yeah. But that shit was stupid. So I basically just went back and said, hey, fuck you, everybody who didn't let me perform. But then the vibe was weird in there. Like, have you been to the 806?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was anti-Valentine's Day, so everyone was like,
single awareness.
I hate my ex. And then they were like stabbing a teddy bear and throwing its contents everywhere. And it was just it was a weird vibe. I don't know if I would have even done well in that environment. So
Right.
might have been a good thing I didn't perform. I don't know.
You're right. No, I don't know. People who like stay hung up on their ex a little too long, I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Like you gotta let it go. Obviously,
You really do.
like just keep moving. Like the world keeps turning, and the sun keeps going up and down.
I say a month tops, but I've never been in like a long, committed relationship. The longest relationship I've been in was a year, and then we were like long distance for half of it. So it's like basically a 6 month.
Okay. Yeah, we
And I didn't love her. It was like my first girlfriend. So I mean, when she broke up with me, I was like all depressed and shit. But like just because it was my first.
Right.
But no.
My deal was my longest relationship was I would say 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was it a German lady?
Nah, it was a girl that I went to WT with, and she was cool and all that, and I enjoyed every moment of it. But then I'm the one who broke up with her, and I was like, I'll be alright. This is for the better because my big reasoning was like I didn't love her anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be an asshole and drag you around thinking that everything's all good when it's not. And so I go about my day, and like months later, all of a sudden I'm like in my feelings, like immediately, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, shit, okay. I feel bad. And I was like, no, I don't feel bad. I just have feelings. I'm a normal human being, whatever. And then now she has a new boyfriend, and I'm like, cool, go you. I'm happy you happy. And then like I was telling my mom this, so like at one point, like for a week straight, I had like a period of dreams where I'm in this giant ass house, and then like she's there, so me and her are just talking.
Oh yeah.
And we're like talking about like our relationship and all that, and how she's with this new person. And I'm like, is it going good? Like I'm like having like a legit like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
And so like it's a week long. So on the last day,
You stab her boyfriend.
nah. So on the last day, what happens is we talk again. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll see you later. And like a car pulls up, and I guess it's her new boyfriend, and she leaves. And I sit there, and I'm just like, damn. I start thinking like real like deep and shit. And I think I throw a chair because I'm mad at myself, but I'm like,
You have some vivid dreams, man.
yeah, I wish I can like I might actually make a video for that. That's gonna like take a lot of pride from me to do it.
Do it, man.
But yeah, that one was like, all right, you gotta understand that this is kind of your fault, and that's okay. just like accept the person for being like let them be happy for once in their life.
Yeah, for sure. That's the mature thing to do.
Yeah. Just like what the burn the world. This is your own fault though.
That's tough.
It makes me laugh every time I think about it though. Just like
Yeah, and it sucks because I've seen my ex around a couple times, and they're with a dude. It's just like, I'm probably better than him. So if I could,
yeah. Surprisingly, I haven't ran into her. I thought I would have by
that's
now.
good.
But nah, it's chill.
My most recent ex still has me blocked on all social media. Actually, they both might. I've only dated 2 girls, but I just think it's crazy. Like,
I can't do that. I can't do the whole like I'm blocking you from everything.
it's weird. It's immature.
Yeah, it's like all right.
Relax.
Like I might unfriend you, but I'm not blocking you.
Like,
from
we can
it.
still be humans.
Like we can still like mingle about things or whatever. Just don't bring that person around me. I don't need this in my life.
Exactly.
So you said you haven't put your TV up, and I think that's pretty good that you haven't, just because TV takes over everyone's life somehow.
Yeah, but I mean, my cell phone takes over my life, so it's just a tiny TV.
I just moved to the smaller screen. I mean, that's fair. That's the one way of thinking about it.
I have a TV in my pocket.
What do you like watching? Like, if you were like, hey, this is Matt's genre of television?
Mostly funny things. Like Atlanta was a really good show. Portlandia. I don't know if you heard of that.
I need to watch that.
That's a funny ass show. I frequent The Office, of course. Parks and Recreation.
I can't do those shows anymore.
I can.
Well, I'll explain why.
What's weird is like or like Rick and Morty. That's a good one. I'll like turn something on and I'll watch it for 5 minutes and be like, and then I'll do that for like 10 shows in a row, and just like I can't just settle on something. And when I do settle on something, I pull out my phone and I don't even watch the fucking episode. So it's like I'm so addicted to my phone that I'm on my phone while I'm watching TV.
I've done that.
And I feel like an idiot.
You're just like, what was the point? Like, I don't know.
I like my TV on in the background while I look at my phone.
Twitter. That's funny. Hey, what's going on in the show?
And it's weird because it's something that I really want to watch, like a really cool movie. And I'm just glued to my phone.
It's like just stuck to it. We've all gotten to that point.
I'm a robot.
Yeah, like if I had a chain long enough, it would just go to my phone. It'd be on my wrist. Like, all right, let's go. We got places to be.
Yeah.
If I lose it, I'm just like, what the fuck happened?
But I'm trying to think of like something cool. Black Mirror is cool. I haven't got that much into it, but that's a good show.
Have you started it? Like,
no, I haven't watched it in order, but I've watched like
parts
the first season. I've watched like half of that.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything recent.
I need to get on that too, because I'm just like, I'm so about it, but
Dude, Game of Thrones is badass. I haven't been able to watch it on my own, but I've been over to friends' houses. That show's crazy.
I haven't watched it.
The show is wild, dude. The first scene I ever saw, this dude was like had his hands around this dude's head, and he was like pressing his thumbs into his eyes.
I have seen that,
and then his head exploded. And I was like, holy fuck, why am I not watching this all the time?
Okay, so yeah, I have seen that because I think David brought it up to me. And it's like The Mountain. I was like, what do you mean? It was like, it's this guy. I'm like, it's a guy named The Mountain? Why? And then I saw that scene. I was like, that's amazing.
It was amazing.
Like, that is, oh my God.
And then they'll just jump into like sex scenes just randomly and just show 2 people fucking like immediately after someone gets murdered.
Game of titties.
Yeah, basically.
No, I realized, I feel like I have a problem because like I like watching killing, like stuff like that, like very brutal stuff.
Like Dexter.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
I'm so okay with that. And like in the game God of War, on the third one where you just kill all the gods. Like,
I've always wanted to play that, but I've never had a PlayStation.
Oh my God, bro! Like, it's amazing because you're just going around, you're trying to figure out like what's going on with your life.
The boss battles look epic.
Oh yeah. My favorite one is when you're killing oh my God, water god, Poseidon.
Poseidon, yeah.
Yeah, and you get the look from Poseidon's eyes.
I almost said Aquaman.
Aquaman, that guy. No, but so you're getting the view from Poseidon's eyes, and Kratos is just punching you, and you're like, okay, whatever. And then he takes his thumbs and gouges your eyes out, and I'm like, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's so clean. I love that. And then everybody's like, you have a problem. My brother kind of just looked at me. He's like, that was kind of cool. And my mom was like there. She was just like, you're not playing this game at the house anymore. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
No, but the people who are gonna tell you like you play violent video games or you watch violent things, those are the same people who watch Murder Wives, you know?
Yeah. Like,
or 48 Hours or whatever.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Whatever murder show is on, they're glued to that shit.
Yeah, like, you know, when like actual death happens, but if I want to watch fictional death, all of a sudden I got the issue.
Yeah. Honestly, like the really really gory stuff doesn't bother me at all. But when I see like something real, like a real fucked up video of someone's head explode, like that shit bothers the shit out of me. Like I don't want to like World Star Hip Hop fights. When people slam each other on their head and start like spazzing out,
Yeah.
that shit bothers me way more than any Saw movie.
That's fair.
Like that shit, I don't like the real stuff at all. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, no, that's why I stopped fighting. Cause like, you know, after you fight for so long and you punch somebody and you see them like hit this moment of like frozen, I'm like, oh, I could have killed you. All right.
Yeah, it's scary, man.
Yeah, but I tell people like, just don't push my buttons, please. Because I'll go to a state of not caring and just do it.
This guy I went to high school showed me this thing. I think it's called Prison Fights or like something like that.
Yeah.
But they've just meet in the cornfields, and it was like this cholo Mexican dude fighting this Nazi.
Yeah.
And he had the Nazi. The Nazi was like on his stomach on the ground, and the Mexican dude was over him, and he just started dropping knees in the back of his head.
God.
And I'm just like, oh my God, why are you watching this?
Why are you filling your brain with this? Like, it's interesting. It's entertainment, man.
It's entertaining, but it's like, man.
There's a cutoff line eventually for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm good, fam.
Gets too gruesome.
It's like, that's it. Like, no, we're good.
And then they showed me these, what's it called? I can't even think of it, like the cartel videos.
Uh-huh.
And they just had this dude on the ground. They were shooting him with a shotgun, and just pieces of his body were just flying, like pieces of his skull.
Shit.
I was like, oh my God. And that was on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, no,
What the
I've seen that too. And I'm just like, what are y'all doing here? Like, stuff like that gets to Facebook kills me. I'm like, how do y'all even manage to, you know, whatever.
Zuckerberg, man, get your shit together.
He's like, I'm chilling in my pool of money. Like, what?
That's funny. He's like, they're saying he might run for president. And he's like going around talking to farmers and stuff. And he's like, I'm normal too.
Is he going to be a Democrat or what?
Probably.
Because we got so many Republicans who are going in. You know,
Yeah.
because The Rock's going to be a Republican.
Is he really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, all right, I don't see you as that. But
I don't either. That's interesting.
and then I think Kanye West is going as a Republican too.
Wow.
Right?
That's really like going against the grain, you know?
Like, legit going against.
Like CNN's going to have to start talking shit on The Rock.
It's like, man, F The Rock. Like, what? Like, what can you really say about him? Oh, wait.
Yeah, and then Donald Trump might run again. I mean, he will run again, but I don't know. I didn't think he'd win the first time, so I can't.
Right? It was like, Donald Trump's president. I'm like, oh, y'all serious?
I can't be like, there's no way he'll win again, because he already did, so I don't...
Right? Like, you just look at it like, all right, that's fine.
I guess it kind of depends on how his last year goes. So it's like, if he does good things his last year, I don't know.
He has like 3 more years, right?
Yeah. He's talking to Putin about denuclearizing North Korea, and that's like, out of all the presidents, Donald Trump is the one to sit down with
Be
this
like,
dude.
hey, don't worry, I got you, fam. So listen, all right, I don't like you, you don't like me, but guess what?
And everyone was worried like he's gonna start a war, and it's like, no, he's just talking shit back. Like,
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
it is crazy, but it's effective.
Yeah, because like you know, obviously nothing really crazy has happened,
Yeah.
unless it's happened in our own country.
Mm-hmm.
Cough, cough. Everybody needs to notice that. But yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm iffy about him.
Me too, man.
I'm just like you do what you want to do. You're a grown adult, but I understand you playing with everybody else's life here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things where I'm just like, this dude needs to shut the hell up.
Yep.
But then there's some things that are like, okay, it's kind of like it's a weird way to do it, but it's working.
You're like fair, okay. And then there's other times you're like, all right, bro. I'm gonna need you to just get off Twitter. Real
Like
quick.
when he called out Oprah, that shit.
I was like, what? Like question mark?
Or when he called out Steph Curry, it's just like, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
why? Why are you doing this right now?
That one made me laugh because he was like, Steph Curry's like, hey, I'm not going to the White House.
Okay, you're not invited.
I'm like, I wasn't going.
That's
Like,
funny.
I wasn't going at all. So what you mean? Oh my god!
It's like even if it's bad, even if you hate him, at least it's like entertaining, you know. Like
yeah.
even if the world's about to end, at least we're having fun watching it burn.
True,
You know?
true. Like, that's what we're doing. We're sitting looking at like, well, this is it. This is what we get to accept.
It's fun.
There's a I want to say it's probably I think it's a snack company or it's like a noodle company, but it's in a different country, and they made a commercial with Donald Trump and Kim Jong Un sitting there at a table, and they're laughing and joking about whatever, and then like the curtains are closing, and they do like the Lady and the Tramp scene, so they get like some spaghetti, and they're like, and they kiss, and I'm like, okay, and this isn't getting retweeted. Why?
That's funny.
But I was like, all right, that's something. That's something to roll with at that point.
Yeah.
God. I want to do dreads again so bad.
Do it.
I need to. Everybody's like, why'd you cut it off in the first place? I'm like, well, I was told I need to look professional. That makes me laugh.
That's funny. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
What I thought was crazy about college is they were like, social media etiquette. Everyone's going to watch your social media. And then it's like Donald Trump just said pussy on Twitter. I think I'm good. He's the leader of the free world. I think I can say whatever I want.
I think we'll be all right. Yeah, after that, I think I've totally need to start changing the way I look at Twitter because I'm like, I really don't need to care what I say.
I was so worried about being professional, but it's like, if you're not going to hire me because of my Twitter, then you have a fucking problem.
Yeah,
Like,
my work ethic should be the reason why you want to hire me, not what I say on the free internet.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
For like the next couple months.
When is the net neutrality thing going to happen? Or not going to happen?
I hope it doesn't happen. But I think it's supposed to happen like not pretty soon, but like probably in a few months.
So we're going to have to start paying for shit.
Yeah, like, you know, if they want to listen to this, they got to pay more money.
Nice.
It's like, lovely. Good job, y'all. And I think what made me laugh was like the vote. It was like, oh, it was like 3-1. Oh, but guess what? We're still going to cancel it. I'm like, like, do y'all not take this seriously anymore? Okay.
They don't take anything seriously.
Like, y'all don't think about this. Whatever.
Politicians are some bitches, man.
Something like that. You think Amazon's going to take over the world? Like how Walmart did, basically?
Yeah, definitely. Until someone else shows up.
The man's like making money. I think the funniest story I read about his whole journey was for the fact that they threw the idea to Sears, like, hey, you should like have us, like, you should work with us or something like that. And Sears was like, huh, you got jokes, we're not doing this. And now they bought Sears.
Oh yeah.
And so Sears is just like,
it's crazy. Like I want to know if like shopping malls are still gonna exist. You know?
Oh wow, I haven't like honestly thought about that.
Because I know like J.C. Penney's, Sears, Macy's, all the storefronts are losing hella money.
Right.
So.
Because I worked at Kohl's for like a good like 2 months, and they were saying like, because you know you have the work meetings and all that, and they're like, hey, so we need y'all to like be better at this basically because this job might be taken away soon. And I was like,
damn.
oh, well, all right. Because I was just like, I was an associate and I also did like freight, so I just like unloaded trucks and stuff. And they're like, you don't understand, like they might in like the next like couple years they'll get robots to do it. And I'm like, well, that's kind of like the move anyway.
Yeah, I mean that's why like Elon Musk is talking about universal income. Like all these billionaires are talking about universal income because they're like, we're about to get rid of all these jobs and we don't want you to murder us, so we're gonna find a way to pay you $20,000 a year.
Like, yeah, like think about it. Come on, accept it. Nah, I was like, I need to do something like that. I need to get involved somehow.
Yeah, for real, because they're gonna have self-driving semis. We're not gonna have to talk to humans when we go to McDonald's. It's gonna be crazy.
I think that's somewhat concerning though, because you know, interpersonal communication.
Yeah.
I don't like losing that that idea of that.
Me either, man.
It's like, oh hey, I don't have to speak to anybody. I mean, I already have like an issue of like closing out people anyway. I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna be by myself.
No, I do that sometimes too. Sometimes I don't talk to anyone like aside from my work. I'll come home, I'll go to the gym, I'll cook dinner, and then you know I'll just chill by myself and go to sleep. I didn't talk to anyone between 8 and 5. You know.
Yeah. It's like, all right, then on to the next day. But like I have way too many days where I'm just like, yep, and I'm at home. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, that happened. That happened on my birthday.
When was your birthday?
March 8th.
Oh.
3 days ago.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you, man. But yeah, everyone wanted to go out, and I was like, well, it's 11, so.
It's 11.
I'm going to go home.
Like, I'm out, yo. Like, you just left your own birthday party. So I'm done. I'm done. Well, that just getting old at that point.
It happens, man. And it's like for every event, it's like let's go drink. And like I do it, but like I'm getting tired of drinking, man.
I'm getting tired of drinking at bars. I rather like do like a game night at my house or something.
Yeah, it's way more fun.
Come through.
Way cheaper.
Yeah, just come chill. You at a house, so you ain't got to worry about going nowhere. You just just chill out, enjoy life. Enjoy the camaraderie.
Faux show, because I'd be spending $30 on myself at the bar, and it's just like I really need to get my life together, man.
Oh yeah, I think one day I dropped like 50, and I was like, "Yep, we got a problem."
Yeah,
we got a small problem here.
That's because we're bigger guys. You know, we got to drink a lot.
For real, people are like, "It's like you're not even drunk." You're right, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what sucks. Yesterday I had like I had like 2 cocktails and like 3 beers. Then I went over to a friend's house and had like 3 shots and 2 more beers. And I was like, I'm still not drunk. Like something's wrong with me.
Yeah, it's like help.
I drove home sober. It was very depressing.
Like it's something. I think about that all the time. I'm just like, everybody's like, "You good? You fine?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna drink tonight. Maybe I should just not eat dinner so I don't have to buy so many drinks.
Yeah. No, I had to tell myself, I was like, I need to stop saying I'm planning to get drunk. Let me just go out and see it if it happens. Because every time I plan it, I feel like I have like a fail-safe in my head where it's like, nope, you're done here.
Yeah, I do that too.
That's it, no more.
Because there was a while where I was like, because I was trying to be healthy, so I was like, I'm just gonna have 2 drinks at a time.
Yeah.
And then I'd usually like as soon as I feel the buzz, I would just be like, I'm done, I'm good.
And that's cut off right there.
I'm good at this point.
Smart person.
Sometimes I'm smart, sometimes I'm not.
I have a lot of moments where I'm like, let's make better decisions, Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. But yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
You think that's it? You think that's it?
It seems like a good close. Hour and a half.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Hour and a half out here.
Talked a lot about a lot of things. I ended up interviewing you, basically.
Yeah, it was a good interview. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed all that. I need to stop hitting things.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
Need to learn some German so we can take over.
Yeah. Why not?
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Schnitzel.
Do you remember any German words?
9. That's about it.
That's a good one.
But
okay.
I tried.
Do you want to like plug any of your social media, YouTube, anything like that?
All right. So here we go. So for my Twitter, it's _Malk92. On YouTube, it's gonna be just Malk if I can get that name. If not, it's gonna be it's _Malk.
Like the word just also just Malk.
Nah.
Oh
no, just Malk. MALC. And then if I start streaming my Twitches, it's Malk. I want that name so bad. And then Malcolm Montgomery on Facebook. So that's where you'll find your boy.
And I'm real _Clemente on everything. I think it's everything.
I wish I had that.
And I'm Notorious Sosa on Twitter. I don't know if you search the Twitter handle or the name, but the Twitter handle is real _Clemente. So
I think that if you type in Notorious, that's how I found you.
Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I got that from a tweet that said it's like your rapper name. Then your March 8th was Notorious Sosa. So,
that's what's up.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well.
I don't know what mine would be. I have to figure that out. It'd probably just be Malk.
I tried the Wu-Tang name generator, and they were all weird as fuck. It was like specific dominator or something weird. Like
you're like, no.
Words that don't even go together.
Right?
Like, I don't want dominator in my rap name.
I don't think so either.
Like,
I'm the dominator. Get out.
Not with this Me Too movement going on,
Yeah, you really can't be doing that, You gotta look out for everybody else.
All right. I guess we'll wrap it up.
All right, then.
Thank you for listening. Y'all have a good night. I'll just play the rest of the song out, just for fun.
That'll work.
And let me figure out where it's at.
As we take this moment to chill out and vibe out to the next song. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great day. Save the world. Don't do drugs.
Peace, love, chicken grease.
Peace, love, and
positivity.
Yeah, logic.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, I'll just play this.
while all these others were faking. Just a matter of time. I just had to be patient. Just a matter of time. When it snows, they on my back just like a raincoat. Groupies ride the wave, I still don't even have a bankroll. We pull off a blank, no, never trust a fake hope. I'm still on my way home, never really had one. My girlfriends let me stay though. I got a dripping maple, propped up on the table. Never fuck with labels, independent every day. Feel for this like Charlie Day. Catch me singing next, no sweat. Sell these songs like lemonade. Lay down your body for me, girl. Lay down your body for me, girl. Yeah, just a matter of time. I just had to be patient. Just a matter of time. While all these others were faking. Just a matter of time. I just had to be patient. Just a matter of time.